Hello, welcome back. Today we're here to talk about something that happened on Instagram, and I've decided to bring it here so that I can talk about it in more detail and help all of you. I think all of you are going to really benefit from this. It's about freedom, or maybe it's about learning, or maybe it's about growing. Maybe it's about all of those things. Here's the thing, I'm going to share it here on the screen somewhere for you to see what happened. I posted a photo of, well, basically I was looking out the window and I posted a photo and you could see a little bit of the sky. So you could see the weather, what the weather looked like, just a little bit. And I wrote, the weather's been so wishy-washy here in Porto Alegre. I did it on purpose. Oh, cheeky, I did it on purpose. I was expecting some followers to message me asking what wishy-washy meant. And I was right. They did. Look. Yeah, you can see it here. They messaged me asking what wishy-washy meant. And to all of them, I replied the exact same thing. I replied with a question. I asked them, have you tried Google? I asked this question. Or have you tried Googling it? Something like that. And people that replied to me were willing to learn. And I love when that happens because then they're not taking offense, right? They're not taking offense. They're not like, oh, you've hurt my feelings with this question. I mean, no. They're there because they really want to learn. And that is amazing because I am there because I want to teach. So when these two things come together, it's just an amazing, magical moment that I am willing to teach and you're willing to learn. When I say teach, I don't mean that my only job is to teach you vocabulary, is to explain what wishy-washy means. No. As you know, anyone can do that. My job a lot of the time is to teach you how to learn. Because when you know how to learn, you are free to keep learning. And that's what a bilingual's life is always going to look like. It is. You're always going to be learning. You're not going to get to a place that you're like, do you know what? I'm done. Just done. I know it all. I'm fine. English is even more comfortable than my mother language. It's just so easy for me. You don't really get to that stage. It's more like, okay, what can I learn now? How can I make it better now? Oh, hold on a minute, they said something I don't know. I understood the meaning because I know the language, so I understand what the whole thing is, but I don't know that word. I want to know that word. What was that word? This is what I mean. This is the freedom I'm talking about. And when you reach that level and you live in this world that we do today, where we are so lucky to have access to the internet, where we can find the answers to pretty much everything, there are no excuses, really. It's not like, oh, I tried to find the meaning, but I couldn't. It might happen, but it's rare. So I replied to those followers, and some of them replied back saying, yeah, I looked it up, but I'm not sure what it means in that context. I'm still a little bit unsure. I love that answer because then I could teach them how to look for the meaning, which is what I'm going to do here today. You're welcome. So I'm going to show you, okay, here on the screen so you can see what I did. I was talking about wishy-washy in terms of weather, wasn't I? So vocabulary is something that changes sometimes according to the subject you're talking about, according to what you're talking about. So when you're trying to find out meaning, you want to give Google the exact information you're looking for. Yeah? Help Google help you, basically. So the best way to look for this is wishy-washy weather. When you look for wishy-washy, you're going to find some meanings that may not help you understand what this word is, this expression is in terms of weather. So when you actually look for it in terms of weather, you get the meaning you're looking for. So I did that, wishy-washy weather. Step one, okay? Search for the right thing. sometimes your answer is not going to come from a dictionary, although I love dictionaries, and you guys know this, I'm a teacher. I mean, what's not to love, right? But sometimes the best answers come from blog posts, articles, news, something that was written by a native speaker who knows the language. So just by reading what they wrote, which has nothing to do with English language per se, they're writing about something else, you can understand the meaning a lot more easily. So if it wishy-washy weather and then you scroll down, and I think the fifth result you get is this. I'm going to show you here. So it's a blog post and you can see the way she's describing the weather, right? So she's describing the weather, saying it's been warm, there's been sunshine, a bit foggy though, so sunny but foggy. You see these things are a bit weird, aren't they? Sunny and foggy. And as of Friday, the temperatures were about to change. So when you read this, which has nothing to do with English, yeah, you understand that the weather has been unstable, unpredictable. So when you're describing the weather and you say the weather has been a bit wishy-washy, it's not sunny all the time. It's not cold all the time. It's not wet all the time. It's not dry all the time. It's almost like you don't know what to expect, which was, if you looked at the picture I posted, you could see that it was just like, grey, cloudy, a bit weird. So understanding vocabulary comes with context. Always, if you really want to understand vocabulary, you want context, okay? That helps. It comes with having a really open mind to try to understand that meaning without relying on translations. Yes, although sometimes you can translate. If you find a reliable way to translate, it's not always the case, is it? No, but if you can, that's okay. But the most important thing that I feel as a learner myself, everything that I went through to learn the language, it's so important to know how to find the information you're looking for. Sometimes you see a sentence and you don't understand that part of that sentence is actually a phrasal verb. So the verb and the preposition come together, even though they're split, there's something in the middle. The meaning you're looking for is those two words. So you have to, understand the language to be able to find things online. But I want to say too that I really feel the best way to really understand meaning is to look at sentences or examples, especially contextualized examples, tend to be so much more helpful than just looking at the meaning from the dictionary. So the meaning can be a little bit limiting for learners, and it can be hard to then read what the meaning is and bring that into your everyday use of that particular word. So dictionary is good. If you try the dictionary and you're still not sure, Google the exact thing you're trying to find the meaning for and look for things that are not related to learning English. That will help you tremendously, and that way you'll be free. And something else I wanted to say is about the way I teach. Do not expect me to give you the answer without you even trying to find it yourself. I won't do it. I don't do that with my children, and they're only 9 and 8. I don't do it because it makes people lazy. It makes people lazy. It makes you lazy as a learner. That's not what I want for you. Trust me. It's so much easier for me to just give you the answer than to ask you a question, wait for your reply, talk to you about it. Some people even got a voice message from me about this. Because that's the kind of teacher I am. I am actually interested in getting you to learn how to learn so that you can be free. Okay, so don't expect me to do it because I won't. I won't. It's just not why I'm here. It's just not what my work is all about, yeah? You're not going to remember me because I gave you the answer. You're going to remember me because I told you how to get the answer yourself, all right? Thank you for watching this. See you next time.